I'm really, really excited and proud to have one of my heroes with me today.
Do you have a makeup artist here? Okay, go ahead.
You don't need it, you're sexy. Mr. George Spiro Dibie, ASC. And
Thank you.
besides all his notable credits and accomplishments, such as how many Emmys did you win? I have it written down here somewhere. 11. No, 6 Emmys, win 11 nominations for shows such as Barney Miller, Growing Pains, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He was a longtime ASC board member, probably still are, president of the ICG Local 600 for over 20 years. In fact, George is the one that united separate locals from New York and Chicago to make the first national camera local. And he was instrumental in helping me found DCS. He was helped me set up the very first lighting workshop that we did back in 2005. We had Alan Davio and Bob Primes, Michael Goy, Michael Negrin, all doing full-day presentations, and we recorded it, and it's still one of our best presentations, I think, online, so check it out if you have never seen it. But George influenced us even before that, and particularly myself. Back in the 70s, George had a group that he founded with his lovely late wife. It was called the American Society of Lighting Directors. Well, it was directors, and then you changed it to designers. Still ASLD, and that was started in 1968. I didn't find out about it until the 70s. What was I doing? But George was always great about honoring people. I want to show this
You have the
award.
certificate.
That I attended. This is from 1977, I believe. And it says, this is to certify that James Mathers has successfully participated in the, 1979, American Society of Lighting Directors Film Videotape Lighting Seminar in cooperation with, et cetera, many of the people are here today, including, and it was Eastman Kodak was one of the sponsors, Key Light, and Ron Dahlquist is here. Wally Mills is here, the founder of Cinemills, pretty much one of the inventors of the HMI light. And we all want to honor you, George, so please accept this plaque. It's the first time DCS has given an award. It says, this award is hereby presented to George Spiro Dibie, ASC, in grateful recognition for decades of service to the entertainment lighting community. DCS Cinema Lighting Expo, Burbank, March 4, 2017. Thank you.
Thank you. You should have that, because you carried up when we shut down the ASLD. We helped you start with your company.
That's why. That's what I'm saying. That was the inspiration. I love those lighting demos and workshops like this that you used to do. So somebody had to pick up the slack, and we started DCS. It was a really, really big part of the inspiration. So George, tell everybody about what you've been up to lately.
I'll tell you, this stage here is my favorite stage, because when I was at the local 650, what was it?
659 when I joined.
And 600, 20 years, I forgot. Anyway, we used to use this place for our lighting workshops. Bring 4 cinematographers, 5 a day, Saturday, Sunday, and we bring everybody in different genre, feature, multi-camera, episodic, and have 200 people sitting here. And plus, the group department here, they helped me so much with many times they did not make us pay rent or whatever it is. And that's all to help the young generation. The reason I've done that for all these years, I'll give you the story. At Paramount one day, I was set lighting technician now, electrical at that time. After I finished college, that's I went. I was asking the gaffer And the cameraman one day, why they are using in one area where the actor was looking that way, they put the key where he is looking. And the next time they did something else, and it was the opposite side. I was asking why, what happened, you know. And you know what happened to me the next day? I wasn't there. They don't want a guy to ask questions. So I said to myself, this is a true story. One day when I become somebody, you know, cameraman, let's say, or a gaffer, which before cameraman, I will never ask anybody, or anybody who asks me a question, tell him to go home the next day. So I went backward and I said, I want to educate everybody, because they don't want anybody at that time, you don't know that, especially the young generation. One guy, he's putting his, he knows he's been there. They didn't want anybody fresh until we opened the guild in '89. We said, hey, we have so many non-union workers there. The only way we could stop them from cutting our salaries and fighting, a producer fighting us, the best thing to do is bring them in. Then they'll get the same money we do, but we control the business. We did. We got women, minorities. You know, it was the whole thing. That was '89. And 4 or 5 years after I became president. So the reason I do all this, and now I do the same thing at the ASC. Next Thursday, we have people from the School of Visual Arts in New York City. The 25th, we have from Loyola. We have students from all over the country, cinema students, advanced cinema students. They come to the clubhouse. You know where the clubhouse, I'm sure everybody knows the ASC. And I'll bring 5, 6 cinematographers, and we have a panel like here, and we show clips, and we help them. That's my life. I don't devoted all my life because of one incident when somebody screw him. Anyway, I don't know who it was, but he didn't want me to be there because I was asking questions about how to do things, you know.
Now, speaking of the ASC, another area of new ground that you broke was you were one of the first TV cameramen that shot electronic that was ever in the ASC. I know that they used to just let feature cameramen in that shot film, and although you have a big background as a gaffer for James Wong Howe and worked on lots of feature films, that was a big turning point.
Well, the irony, I started doing 60 millimeter, never video, until I started to get jobs, eventually do video, and then all of a sudden everybody called me video, a video guy. But anyway, I did 2 only movies. They were not, one of them is R-rated in a way. But that changed, and I give the ASC credit for allowing that. After that, we have about a dozen cinematographers. They did a video, we call it at that time. And now they call it digital. Digital is not new. In 1980, I used a digital camera called it Digicam. Do you know Digicam? It's a digital camera. So, and now, if you remember, at 659 and 600, I did training for our film guys to do digital.
Again, that's sort of what DCS is about, and
I used to see
inspired
people,
by you.
I used to see people come to our sets at the meetings, or even when I'm helping them to run the cameras, video socks, T-shirts, wearing video socks. And I say, keep doing it because I make 300 grand a year. The less you come into it, and guess what? Where are we now? You see, I am lucky. I have a board at Local 659 and 600 that backed me to bring our member, even by pushing them hard to go into the future, the technology, and they are doing good. By the way, I'm very happy they are continuing everything we started. Is this Russell Carpenter? You look like him, but you need long hair. Okay.
So, if I may quote you, it's the light. It's the lighting, stupid. Doesn't matter what you shoot on.
I used to give lectures, and I did a lecture at, my grandkids went to University of Pennsylvania. How many of you know that area in Philadelphia? Ivy Leaguers. So I am very proud. I have 3 Ivy Leaguers. They asked me, they knew what I was doing. They asked me to do a lecture. Oh, Jesus Christ. I love your lights. You are the best, man, the best. Anyway, I did a class there. You know, these people, their parents pay $61,000 a year. I know because we did that. And they I say, I want to talk to you about the business, all that, you know. So, and I put on the board, it's the lighting, stupid. It took them half hour to realize why did I say that. So I explained to them, but they never got it. I hate to say that, but I still do that, you know. So anyway, remember that. It's the lighting, stupid. It's not the FF camera. FF means film festival. It's not the camera. It's not recording. It's nothing. It's the lighting. That's what creates the mood. You tell a story, sad, high, whatever. Lighting, okay.
That's our slogan. So again, thank you so much, George. And please accept this award from the Digital Cinema Society.
No, I like to thank him, and this is something happened without you knowing it. This is the first I tell you. With Bill Klages, and now we got together with the board, way back, I don't know how many years, and we decided to shut down the ASLD because we done our part, and we backed you. So that's why we are, you know, next year, I'd like to be here. Give you a bigger one. No, I'll give you a bigger one. This is small for you, a bigger one for you because of what he's doing now. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Pictures.